Alright, so what I have here is I have a level 1 here on Aries Peak, and basically this guy right here is on Decondrius. And what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna do /1 leave party. Alright, so as you see, everything fades. Okay, so this guy right here, he's on Aries Peak, and this guy is on Decondrius. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna invite him. Alright, as you can see, when I accepted the invite, I got phased over to Aries Peak. So basically, we're going to be taking down Aries Peak, not our original server. And you have to keep in mind that you're going to be taking down phased servers. You're not going to be taking down your own server, because all the packets are different with, you know, phasing. So in this setup, even if you try to do it on your original server, it won't work because of the way the packets are set up. But anyways, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and log out of this guy, and I'm gonna log on to the actual duper. This guy was just only used for basically phasing this guy right here. And what you want to do is, now that this guy is phased to Aries Peak, you want your leader, which is this level 1, to promote this guy to leader. So you can log out with this guy and log into the actual duper, and this guy can invite him. And because this guy was the original leader, everyone should still be phasing over to Aries Peak. You just keep this guy logged out. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and log out. Alright, well, to do a small recap of what just happened, basically, where is he? I don't see him. Alright, so basically this guy is now leader of the group, and I was on this account, but I logged off with the original leader, and I just logged in with this guy who's going to be our duper. Now he's on Decondrius right now. This guy right here is on Decondrius, and this guy was on Decondrius, but now he's on Aries Peak because he got phased over. So this guy is now the leader, and he's now going to invite this guy right here. Alright. Okay, so this guy was invited by level 1, and that level 1 was an Aries Peak. This guy should be on Decondrius, because he got invited by that level 1, he's now on Aries Peak. He, or I should say the guy, the level 1 that invited this pally, have promoted this pally to leader of the group, and yet everyone stays on Aries Peak. So now the level 1 logs out of his character, and then he logs into this guy. This guy's the duper. This guy got invited by the pally, and then this guy phased to Aries Peak. So now these two guys should be on Decondrius, but because they got invited by the level 1, and then this pally then invited, the duper, now everyone's on Aries Peak. So I did that with 2 accounts. I now have everyone on Aries Peak right now. This is a server we're going to crash to dupe the gold. Alright, so first thing you want to do is, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and buy. Alright, so what you want to do is I already have it set up. As you can see, I have this bag equipped, that's equipped, and then I have this guy. Okay, what you want to do is buy 2 of them at the same time. So let's just say for whatever reason, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Alright, and these guys we can just delete. They don't matter. Let's just say this is what my setup looks like. Alright, so what you're going to do is buy 2 of these real quick. So 1, 2. And these should be identical. Just 1 byte off of their GUID. It should be only like 1 byte off. So the packet that we record should always be just mirror image. So you only have to change 1 byte. Alright, so what you want to do, let's see, oops, you want to equip one. Alright, so you want to have one equipped, and then you want to have one that is still bind on pickup. You know, it's not soulbound. So alright, so now that we bought those bags, from here on forward you should never have to buy new bags, because they will always be the same GUID. Alright. So what you want to do is open up WPE. I'm going to open a fresh one just to show you. So I open up WPE. You want to select the right WoW, which is this one. The way you know it's the right WoW is because you click record and you run around, and as you can see, this number right here is climbing. See, look at that. If I move forward, you'll see this number climb. See? Is it climbing? I can tap it real fast just to spam it. And every time I move forward, it's recording all those packets that are making me move forward. So that's how you know you have the right one selected. If you have the wrong one selected, like this one, you open up the wrong, or you target the wrong WoW, you click record, as you can see, that number's not climbing. I'm running around doing all crazy stuff. Nothing's happening here. So that's how you know you don't have the right one selected. So you want to go down and you want to select the right one, click open. And all these packets that we recorded, I'm going to go ahead and close out. You don't need them. Alright, so now that we have the right WoW selected with WPE, what you want to do is go right over here. And this is the bag that's not equipped. This is still BOE, bind on pickup. It's not soulbound. And none of these bags are soulbound either. Keep that in mind. You want to have your main backpack filled with bags, but in this case I have, you know, I have 9 bags here. And 9 bags is more than enough that I need. You only really need like 5, but I got 9. And then you want to make sure the rest of your inventory is filled up. So I just split a bunch of water throughout my inventory to fill it up. So what you want to do here is you want to record selling this bag. This is the bag we want to fuck with. So I'm going to click record, sell, stop. Now you look for 22 right here, that 22nd byte. That signifies that this packet is 22 bytes long. Each one of these 2 letters or numbers represent a byte. So B7 is byte number 1, 99 is byte number 2, 77 byte number 3, and so on and so forth. So one full row is 16. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's how you know one full row is 16 bytes. So D1 would automatically be 16. 0F 17. FD 18, and just you go on from there. So you want to look for a packet that's 22 bytes long when you're recording selling an item. As you can see, I just did. This byte right here, this packet represents selling this bag. If I were to send this packet, it should sell this bag. Okay, that's what it represents. It shouldn't change any because it's going off of GUID. GUIDs of items never change unless the server restarts or things of that nature. So once I have the packet of selling that bag, you want to go to your template. This is the template we're going to be using. And as you can see right here, it says sell bag packet, 22 byte packet. This is that 22 byte packet we want to look at. It's saying the 22nd byte of this 22 byte packet is the bag GUID number 1. So you're going to look for the 22nd byte inside the 22 byte packet. Well, we can see here that this one's 16, that's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 1A is the 22nd byte in this 22 byte packet. So right here, you want to put 1A, because that's what it represents. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the wrong one. Right here. Okay, so 22, the 22nd byte in this 22 byte packet is 1A. Alright, so now we want to record the packet of buying this mount inside this bag. So to do that, you want to make sure that you do not have a full 120,000 gold here. As you can see, I have 119,930 gold. I do not have 120,000 gold to actually buy this mount. So you want to make sure that is correct every time you do this. Because if you have 120,000 gold just to record the packet of buying it into this bag, you're going to waste 120,000 gold. You do not want to do that. So it's pretty obvious. You don't want to fuck that up. So I'm going to go ahead and record the packet of buying this mount into this bag. So record, drag, drop, stop. Now as you notice the process of which I just did that, I pick this up, have it on my cursor, I drag it on top of this bag and let go. And it will give me that error, you do not have enough money. Okay? That's a good thing. You don't want to buy that, just get the packet. Alright, here is the packet to do that. To do what I just did, that is the packet you would send. So what you want to do is, now that you have a 35 byte packet, you want to look at your template. You're going to look buy into bag packet, which is this one. It's 35 bytes long. Right here it says 35. That's how you know you're looking at the right packet. You look at the size of the packet. It's 35 bytes long. So you want to look for the 30th byte in this 35 byte packet, and that would be the bag GUID number 1. So we know 00 right here is 16, and then 03 is 17, 00 18. You can count up if you want to, or just do the shortcut. Now remember, each row is 16 bytes long. So 00 is 16, D1 is 32. D1 is the 32nd byte inside this 35 byte packet. If you count backwards, that would be 31, 30. 30 is what we want. That's 4A. So right here, where it says the 30th byte bag GUID number 1 equals, you want to put 4A, because 4A represents the 30th byte. So 4A. Alright, Now we have the correct data recorded. So what we want to do is go to WPE. You want to check mark this box and click filter 1. We are going to be editing this filter. So to do that, you want to click this pencil right here, and that brings up this little filter edit frame. You want to go down here and uncheck receive and receive from. These two signify that if you did have them checked off, they would also be searching within packets you receive into your client. And any packet you receive into your client, it would then change anything that you're searching for and modify it to whatever you input. In this case, we only want to modify packets that are leaving our client. So for instance, if I were to buy this mount into this bag, instead of it showing 4A, it will now show 1A. And when you swap them like that, instead of buying this mount into this bag right here, it will instead buy into this bag. Even though this bag is not equipped, it will actually buy this item right into this bag. Alright, so to do this, as you can see, we have this filter 1, and we're gonna look for this data. So we're gonna go in here, and you're gonna look. You're gonna be swapping the 30th byte. So you're gonna go here. You're gonna go all the way to 30. There's 30. You're gonna change 4A. So here you want to put 4A because this is what we're searching for. You're searching for 4A and the 30th byte, and you're gonna change that to 1A. So you're gonna put 1A. Okay, and then you're going to click apply. To verify that you did the correct changes, what you're going to do is you're going to click this on button, which is going to enable this filter. The second you click that on button, that means anytime a packet leaves your client, it is then going to modify that 30th byte and change it to whatever you change it to. So for instance, here, the 30th byte, it's going to search for 4A and it's going to change it to 1A. Oops. It's going to change it to 1A right there. So I'm going to go ahead and click on, and I'm going to record to prove that it actually changes. Drop and stop recording. Here's a new 35 byte packet we sent. And because I have this checked on, it changed the 30th byte. So let's compare them. As you can see, the 30th byte in our previous buy into bag packet, it was 4A. But with our modified filter, it's now 1A. 4A, 1A. And what that basically does is, like I said, instead of buying into this bag, it would then try to buy into this bag. So let's go ahead and do that one more time. I'm going to go ahead and click on, and then I'm going to drag and drop. And it says, I don't have enough money. That's a good sign. That says it worked. This filter was on, and you try to buy into this bag, and it says you don't have enough money. If it were to say that is not a bag, that means your filter was fucked up. You messed up on this part. If it were to give me the red arrow that says that is not a bag, then that means you fucked up on this edit, and that you need to correct it until you get that error message again that says you don't have enough money. Because it gave me that error message that says I don't have enough money, it said, basically that tells me that yes, my filter was correct, and that it was trying to buy into this bag. So now what you want to do is you want to get on your other client, and you want to actually give him the gold he needs. So he has 119,000 gold, 930. So this guy is going to give him, he's going to give him 70 gold to complete it and make it now 120,000 gold. That's exactly what you need to buy this mount. Okay, so what we want to do is have this guy throw down a guild bank. And remember, when you throw this guild bank down, you don't have much time to work with this. So you're going to put this down. So now the guild bank is down. And what you're going to do is you're going to right click this bag and make sure you remember where it landed. Alright, from here you're going to press this macro. The macro that we have should be in Super Duper macro for the add-on because it's a pretty big macro. This is the macro. This is also right in here, as you can see. My macro is set up so that it will use this bag and it will use this bag. But this one is not the correct bag we're working with. We're working with this one. So you want to make sure that is in the right location. And this you can actually, I'll just delete it. We don't need it. But for this test, you're going to be using this slot and that slot. So as you can see, these bags are identical with this one. You want that to be true at all times. This bag is going to be the bag that we're fucking with. From here, you want to everything's set up here, so you're good to go. So you want to go ahead and press that macro. And now the bag is gone, and this bag is gone. It worked. Alright, from here, you want to open the vendor up, turn your filter on, and then drag and drop. Well, actually, you're going to need a bag to drag and drop onto. So go ahead, put that there, fill this up. I guess it doesn't really matter if you fill it up or not, but anyways, press the on filter, or press that on right there, and then drag and drop onto this bag. And turn the filter off. And that basically crashed the server. As you can see, I tried typing, nothing happened. You wait, and eventually you're going to get kicked.